Assalamu alaikum everyone and good evening and welcome to the last session of the ISO 901 lead writer 2015. So let's start where we left off. So today we will go through the clause 8.1 and clause number 8, 9 and 10. So stay with me. We'll go through quickly and we will try to finish it today if possible. Okay, so you have a minute. If you haven't read the current slide, you can read it. And then after 1 minute, I will start explaining. Okay, let's start. This clause details how to organize or how organization are supposed to plan, implement, and control their process to ensure they meet the product services requirements and achieve the quality objectives. Please let me know my voice is clear and audible as I'm trying to speak loudly, but as I'm suffering from severe throat infection, so my voice might be a little bit low, but still let me know that my voice is clear.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's start. See, the part A in the clause number 8.1 is the determination for the requirements regarding the products and services. So in that, you have to identify the products and services requirements. You have to understand what customer and other stakeholders uh, es- expect from you or expect from your offering or services. Okay. Whereas the part B is for the establishing the criteria, where you will define the quality standards for both your process and the final product and services. And as we move further with the part C, it's the determination of the resources. You will allocate the necessary personnel, equipment, and other resources to achieve the conformity. Moving forward to the other fourth part, the part D, it's the implementation of the process control. It's very simple. You will just monitor and manage the processes which are against the established criteria. You have established the criteria in the part B. So according to that, you will implement the process and you will try and manage and monitor the processes against the establishing criteria. Okay. Last part, the part E, has two more additional points, but let's discuss the part E only, which is the documented information. In that, you will maintain the records to demonstrate the consistency, performance, and whether it is product or service compliance. Okay. See, the further stretching points, which is are 1 and 2 points, are the output stability and suitability. You will ensure your planning meets the specific needs of your operations. You will change the control and manage the planned changes effectively and address any unintended changes promptly. Okay. You will outsource the processes. You will ensure that you have the total control over the processes you are outsourcing to external providers. Okay. Okay. So let's move further. These are the easiest one. So I have shared the book with you. So these clauses and doesn't require any explanation, or they don't play uh, such critical importance or role in discussing them in a very detailed manner. So we'll skip this and these one also. You can go through these points in the book if you haven't, and if you still have any questions and you would like to uh, get the understanding of these clauses, so let me know. Okay, so we'll directly jump to the clause 9. So you have a minute, you can go through these points, then I will start explaining. Yes, I have muted. Okay, so clause number 9.1 or the clause 9 itself is about the evaluation of the performance. So this clause usually focuses on, and it mostly focuses on evaluating the effectiveness of your quality management system, and on the other hand, your ability to meet the customer needs and expectations. The general clause is very simple. See, there are, I guess, 4 points. If I let me see, yeah, A, B, C, D. So the first point is the monitor and measure. You will define all the aspects of your process, products, and services that needed to be tracked and measured. Moving forward with the part B, it is the method for the validity. You will choose the appropriate methods for monitoring, measuring, and analyzing and evaluating the and also ensuring the accurate results as well. Part C and D are both are about the timings. You will determine when the monitoring, measuring, and analysis should occur, and you will ensure the regular evaluation of your QMS performance. Evaluation and documentation is usually, or you can say regularly evaluated, and the quality management system effectiveness and retain documented evidence of the results are usually there. And the customer satisfaction in the subclause of the clause 9.1.2 is the customer satisfaction, where you will monitor the perception, actively tracking the customer perception of your product and services and how they will meet their expectation. And you will determine the methods as well. You will define how you will gather the monitoring and you will review the customer feedback. Example C, the examples of the monitoring customer perceptions. Let me rethink. Think customer surveys, dealer reports, warranty claims, market share analysis, meeting with the customers, compliments and complaints, and if I have missed, feedback on the delivered products and services. All of these are the best examples that I could provide you. Okay. So, by actively monitoring and evaluating your quality management system, performance and customer satisfaction, you can identify the areas for improvement and you will address any type of potential issues, and ultimately at the end you will enhance the customer experience and overall business success, because customer satisfaction is your topmost priority and for your business as well. If the customer satisfaction is not meeting, or at least it is not according to the expectations of the customer, your business will have a lot of effect. Okay, you can go through this, then I'll start explaining. Okay, so clause number 9, 1.3, analysis and evaluation. This clause emphasizes the analyzing and interpreting the data collected through monitoring and measuring activities. So the analysis result should be used to evaluate the various aspects of your quality management system and performance. The product and services conformity is the part A, where you will assess whether your product or services meet the required access specification and customer expectation. Next is the customer satisfaction in part B. The degree of the customer satisfaction, you will evaluate the level of customer satisfaction based on the gathered feedback and data. The third one is the QMS performance and effectiveness. You will analyze how effectively your quality management system. You will analyze how effectively your quality management system is operating and achieving its objectives. And furthermore, in the part D, it is the planning and effectiveness. You will review how well your planned activities have been implemented, if they require any adjustments. You will go through the risk and opportunity effectiveness in the part E. You will assess all the effectiveness of action taken to address the identified risk and capitalize on the opportunities. And part F is the, I guess, external providers. Yeah. So external providers performance is where you will evaluate the performance of external providers involved in your process. And the last part, G, is the improvement needs of your quality management system. So you will only identify the areas where your quality management system can be improved or where are there opportunities for the improvement. and based on the analysis of your risk assessment and furthermore. Okay. 9.2 clause is all about the internal audit. I guess everybody is aware what is in the internal audit. But anyhow, I will explain that this clause actually mandates the conduction of the internal audits at the regular intervals to assess the health and effectiveness of your quality management system. So quality audit should be verified through, I guess, there are few steps. Let me see the slide. Yeah, there are. So number A is the conformity to the requirements, whether your quality management system is aligning with the your own established internal quality management system requirements and the requirements that are outlined by the ISO 901 standard. Excuse me. Okay, so part B is the effective implementation and maintenance. Whether your quality management system is implemented and maintained effectively is the implementation of those only. Internal audits, usually provides a very valuable information and insights for identifying the areas for the improvement before going for the external audit. So if you're ensuring your the quality management system continues to function effectively and you're contributing to achieving your organizational goals, so internal audit is the part where the success lies for the external audit. Okay, so you can go through these points. I don't think that there is any need for the explanation. So you can go through this clause, two, three clauses, then we'll move further because the next 4 to 5 clauses are very important to be discussed. So I will use this time to discuss those points. Let me know in the chat if you have finished reading. I am waiting. Okay, you can go through the current clauses. These are very important. I am giving you 2 minutes for these clauses. So you can read all. Take 1 minute for both. Then I will start explaining. Yeah, please send me that file. I need that file on my desk tomorrow. Yes, please. Thank you. No, please tell him to wait. I am not free right now. Tell him to contact me in the morning. Mhm. Okay, so clause 9.3.2 is the management review outputs, where the clause focuses on the information that has to be considered during the management reviews. We all know that happens at the regular intervals to access and improve the quality management system. So this clause also emphasizes a comprehensive approach looking at the various aspects. What are those aspects are? Previous review action is the first one. Why? Because you will review the status of the action that was taken from the previous management reviews to ensure their completion and effectiveness. Excuse me. Okay, so part B is the external and internal changes. You will consider any changes in the external environment. For example, if there are any example, no. See, for example, regulations, market trends, and internal factors. Okay. Internal factors for like or organizational structure or resources that the organization had, because all of these will impact the quality management system. The part C is the performance of the QMS and effectiveness. You will analyze the information on how well the quality management system is functioning, including all of these points. You get a point? These points from 1 to 7 are for this. So let's go one by one. The customer satisfaction and feedback is the where you will gauge the customer sentiment and address any concern and suggestions. You will go through the quality objective achievement. You will evaluate the progress towards the established quality goals. You will then move forward with the process performance and conformity. You will assess how effectively the processes are performing, whether the products and services are meeting the specification. Non-conformities and corrective actions is the next one, where you will analyze the issues that are identified and how effectively they were addressed. Next one is the monitoring and measurement results. You will review the data that has been collected through monitoring and measurement activities. Audit results is where you will consider the findings from the internal and external audits that were conducted on the quality management system. The last one is the external providers performance. You will evaluate the performance of any external providers involved in your process. Part D is the resource adequacy. You'll ensure that you have the sufficient personnel, equipment, and other resources to support the quality management system effectively. Part E is the risk and opportunity effectiveness. You will assess the effectiveness of your actions that has been taken to mitigate the results and the risk, and you will capitalize on identified opportunities. I guess there is no part F. There is part F. Yeah, sorry. There is the part F. The part F. This has to be down, but it is here. Part F is about the improvement opportunities. You will identify the potential areas for the improvement within the quality management system. Okay. Now let's discuss the next clause, which is 9.3.3. See, this clause usually emphasizes the tangible outcomes of the management review process. That's very simple. See, the improvement decision and the actions, this part is very important because you will define the specific actions to be addressed, where the identified opportunities for the improvement and the enhancement of the quality management system will take place. Moving forward, the part B is the quality management system changes. will determine if any modification to the quality management system itself are necessary based on the review findings. Part C, here, it is the resources which are needed. You will identify any additional resources requirements, for example, the personnel, equipment, etc., that is needed for the effectiveness of the quality management system implementation. Okay. Documentation, on the other hand, see, I am highlighting this part because it is important. Why? Because see, you have to maintain the documented records of the management review results, including decision, actions, and justification. So by this, if you're doing, you are ensuring that the concrete outcomes and actionable steps are derived from the management reviews, and you are driving the continuous improvement within the quality management system. Okay, let's move forward. I hope this clears the two clauses. We are at the clause 10, which is the last clause of the ISO 9001 lead auditor. So you can go through these two clauses. Is the for the improvement. Okay, clause number 10.1 is the general clause of the continuous improvement, where it emphasizes the importance of continuously seeking and implementing improvements in your quality management system. So, part A is where you will identify and select the opportunities or for the improvement, actively searching for the ways to enhance your product, services, and process and quality management system effectiveness. You will focus on the customer satisfaction in the second part, part B, where you will prioritize the improvement that has to be addressed according to the customer needs and expectation in future demands. So, in the part C, you will go for the improvement for the performance and effectiveness of your QMS. It's very simple, so that's why I'm not stretching it in the explanation. I'm keeping it simple. For example, this could include the corrective actions, continuous improvement initiatives, breakthrough changes, innovative approaches, and even organizational restructure. So, if you are continuously seeking for the improvement, This clause is the core principle of the ISO 901, and it is very crucial for the long-term organizational success. So if you have gone through the interview, if you ever go through the interview in the future as well, they will ask you one simple question. What is the core principle of ISO 901? So, if you want for your knowledge, I'm explaining to you. This part is the core principle of the ISO 901. Please memorize this clause. If you know this clause, you are at the top bottom of the ISO. If you know this part, this is very important. Okay, so clause number 10.2 is the non-conformity and corrective actions explanation. So this clause outlines the step you will take when the non-conformities, which I am referring to deviation from requirements, can occur, including those identified through regular complaint. How you will react? Let's go one by one. You will take the immediate action to control and you will correct the non-conformities. This is the first one. Second one, you will evaluate and eliminate the root cause. Why? Because you will analyze any type of non-conformity to understand its cause. You will determine if the similar issues exist or they might occur elsewhere in the system. Okay. You will implement the actions to eliminate the root cause and prevent any future occurrence. So overall, these parts in a nutshell, if I save your time and my time, they emphasize the prompt action and throughout the root cause analysis that are essential for preventing the repetitive non-conformities and ensuring the quality management system effectiveness. So I hope this part is clear to you because this part is only about the taking the corrective actions. If you know corrective actions in the concept is clear in the corrective actions, this clause shouldn't cause any problem or confusion. Okay. And the last part is for the continual improvement, which doesn't require any explanation. As you can see, there is nothing. You have to continually improve what you have already gone through, all of the clauses, and try if there are any opportunities for the improvement. Okay. So with that, we come to an end to our today's session of the ISO 901 lead auditor. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I have also enjoyed it, but I